In the years since Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince's release, there are still hidden details to be found, such as the surprising answer to where Dumbledore got his pensive bottles. Of course, this isn't a question many would have thought to ask. The delicate little vials that held the headmaster's memories weren't unlike the other trinkets in his office. However, when looking closely at a significant moment between Harry and Dumbledore at the start of the Harry Potter film, it seems that even these pensive bottles have a backstory. Harry, and audiences, were first introduced to Dumbledore's pensive in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, but the magical artifact became far more important in Half-Blood Prince. The basin of silver liquid could be used to observe memories, often stored in tiny vials. Dumbledore had quite a collection of these silvery memories, which he used to teach Harry all about Voldemort's past and Horcruxes. In the Harry Potter books, the bottles themselves were never important, but the movies gave Dumbledore some characteristic flair. The perfume billboard Dumbledore stares at in Half-Blood Prince looks just like his pensive bottles. At the start of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Dumbledore finds Harry at a cafe and brings him along to convince Professor Horace Slughorn to return to Hogwarts. In classic Dumbledore fashion, the old wizard appears out of nowhere, standing in front of a billboard advertising a perfume called Divine Magic. It's already a comical moment since the billboard also reads, "Tonight make a little magic with your man," foreshadowing Harry's return to the wizarding world after a summer with the Muggles. However, eagle-eyed Redditor FoxNK noticed another hilarious detail. FoxNK posted 2 screen grabs from the Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince movie, one showing Dumbledore staring up at the Divine Magic billboard and another showing the headmaster's personal store of pensive memories, which is seen later in the movie. Amazingly, the perfume bottle seen in the advertisement looks highly similar to the variety scene in Dumbledore's glass cabinet, and this seems to imply that the old wizard was inspired by Divine Magic to stock up on Muggle perfume to give his memory collection a little added flair. Dumbledore using Muggle perfume bottles perfectly fits his Harry Potter character. The perfume billboard in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince was already a comical and somewhat poetic addition to the scene between Dumbledore and Harry, even without Reddit user FoxNK's discovery. Aside from the Harry Potter series opening scene on Privet Drive, this is the only time in the movies that we see Dumbledore in the Muggle world, and his apparent fascination with an advertisement for making a little magic with perfume was delightfully on brand. Of course, the idea that the headmaster took inspiration from the Muggle product makes it even better. Any other wizard who stored a pensive memory in Harry Potter used standard glass potion vials, but this wouldn't have been Dumbledore's style. The cookie and flamboyant wizard has a more extravagant flair. We see this in the Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince book when a young Dumbledore is wearing a plum velvet suit, so it makes sense that he would want to use the delicate perfume bottles instead. What's more, this raises the question of what he would have done with all that perfume. Perhaps the headmaster smelled spectacular that particular school year.